My name is Alex Weigel, and in this video, I'm going to explore Hannaford and market basket analytics through TikTok video posts and discuss the strategic implications of my findings. I'm using TikTok as a sample of younger consumers' attitudes and perceptions towards Hannaford and market basket. Analyzing engagement and content trends can serve as a proxy for how the next generation of shoppers perceives each brand now and the implications of these trends for the future. So here's a quick overview of the presentation timeline. I'll show my methods, findings, and suggestions, as well as my analytics background beyond social media metrics. So a few quick notes before I go into my analysis. Everyone knows TikTok is a huge platform with roughly 60% of young adults using it. The purpose of this isn't just to talk about how TikTok is a big platform. It's to use TikTok as the statistical sample of how the younger generation views both brands. And my reasoning is that it's of course important to capture the younger generation. And there's a lot of evidence that brand preferences and habitual purchasing established early in life tend to persist. And there's direct literature on supermarket chain loyalty showing similar effects. So with that in mind, I'll share my analysis. So first, I use scraping tools to extract information from all videos, including either Hannaford or Market Basket on TikTok. This means videos that come up when you search Market Basket or Hannaford, as well as hashtags including either brand and videos that have either of these in the description. I imported the data into Python to clean it and then removed irrelevant entries. For example, TikToks from people with the last name Hannaford, as well as people from Hannaford, California that made TikToks. And then I removed Hannaford's official TikTok because the purpose of this is to get a sample of organic sentiment. And so you could see all the metrics for each video in the data frame at the bottom. After cleaning the data frames, I simply wanted to see the amount of videos for each store. And in total, there are 93 Hannaford videos and 245 Market Basket videos. And again, these are videos that contain either Hannaford or Market Basket in the description or as a hashtag. So a video of a person in Hannaford talking about Hannaford wouldn't be included in this data set since it wouldn't have gotten picked up by the scraper. And the same is true for Market Basket. Here are the summary statistics comparing the two. I made new metrics to see relative differences between both data frames, like engagement rate, which is the sum of interactions divided by views for each video. The most important metric, besides the amount of videos made, is that Market Basket gets over 7 times more views measured by its median. Also, Market Basket videos are higher in every other metric except for a comment rate. I plotted all the videos for each brand and the amount of views each video received. And there's a stronger presence of high view count Market Basket videos. And this is likely the result of there simply being more videos, so the probability of a video going viral is higher. But there could also be more influencing this trend, which I'll get into in a bit. This shows the cumulative amount of views for each store, and you can see that Market Basket has pulled away in terms of TikTok influence since 2024, whereas before 2024 they were pretty close still, so this is a worrying trend. And in total for this sample, Market Basket has over 50 million cumulative views compared to Hannaford's 3.65 million. I was interested in this surge of both views and video count from Market Basket, so I looked into the top contributors and found that viral videos contribute over 29 million views, which is 58% of the total view count for Market Basket, with one influencer alone named Big Nate TV contributing over 17 million views. And you can see in this user's profile that he accepts business proposals, so this means Market Basket is likely paying influencers. If it's true that Market Basket is paying influencers, then it would explain why after 2024 there have been 207 Market Basket videos, whereas beforehand there were only 38. So the uptick in videos could be explained by TikTok's mass adoption because both brands saw an increase in videos, but it's likely a mix of paid marketing and organic growth. Here's another view to show the amount of videos being made for each brand. Hannaford recently had the most videos in a 2-day period at the beginning of this October. So I looked for some noticeable trends to figure out why that might be the case, and it turned out to be a mix of customers talking about loving Hannaford or commenting on missing free cookies. So there's no clear indication of why there may have been more videos recently, but it was an interesting thing to point out. This prompted me to do a text analysis to make sure the videos aren't all negative because, of course, if there's a lot of videos being made about a brand and they're all negative, then that's bad. So I used the Python library to attribute a positive, negative, or neutral sentiment to each video description. The sentiment score for each video is only based on the text description and doesn't factor in the video content. But it shows a very similar distribution where most videos skew positive for both brands, and the majority of videos are neutral sentiment. However, the average sentiment for market basket videos is higher. I also plotted the distribution of engagement by video length in case any useful insights could be taken from this in the future, but it's pretty even across the board, as you can see. I'll go over my findings and potential strategic recommendations, and as you probably noticed, almost every metric shows that Market Basket has more of a presence on TikTok and the gap is growing. But the good news is that even though Market Basket has a stronger presence, it isn't by a huge margin, which means there's a lot of room for growth. And there's still time to take initiatives to influence the younger generation, and in my opinion, the goal isn't to simply get more videos made, but it's to create an environment where younger people want to make videos organically, as it could be a potential indicator of the brand's success in the future. Because like I said at the beginning of the video, if younger generations show a brand preference now, then this could be an important indicator of Hannaford's success with this demographic in the future. To conclude my analysis, I want to offer a recommendation about how the company can better engage younger audiences through TikTok and product strategy. A good way forward could be to look at Dollar Tree's model, because shopping has gone viral on TikTok this year for Dollar Tree. And the reason is because Gen Z and younger millennials value discovery, affordability, novelty, and social currency, which is simply shareable finds. Their success with younger audiences is driven by a strategy of social media engagement, adapting its product mix, and offering a treasure hunt experience that appeals to both value-seeking and high-income shoppers. Of course, I'm not suggesting Hannaford changed its entire business model, but it could experiment with limited product lines, reaching out to influencers, and even doing something like rewarding employees for posting videos that go viral, because I noticed employees at Hannaford have posted videos that have done well. And this could just be a smart way to attract and retain a younger audience before competitors do. I recently completed an MS in FinTech and Analytics, which is a STEM design program focused on machine learning, data modeling, and applied finance. So now I could take ambiguous business questions and turn them into structured, data-driven recommendations. For example, with applied statistics, I've designed and validated KPIs and built scorecards that separate signal from noise so you can judge initiative impact. I run market scans and segmentation and build demand forecasts that scale to enterprise data, enabling smarter vendor and assortment decisions. For cost optimization, I combine predictive models and optimization to reduce landed costs and improve flow paths. I can prototype solutions quickly in Python and automate pipelines so ad hoc asks become repeatable tools. These are just a few examples of how I'd combine my business experience with analytics and strategy for Ahold Delhaize. Thank you for your time, and I hope you find my insights actionable and useful.